in the game.
So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. And where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Detroit Lions. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Balled at the 26, 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Gibbs. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. I think a free play now for Goff. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. So much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Gibbs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
And not much room to speak of. We'll get about 3 up to the 41. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he is going to have the Lions first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
120!
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 33 yards. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. 1 play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Goff now looks to throw.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones.
And he'll to turn this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
That is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Darnold. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now there's a quarterback third. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Seahawks
Back to throw, Darnold. Going up top for Kupp. And this is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Cooper Kupp, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
The Seahawks.
They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0.
14. Lions, nothing.
That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they've got back to where they want to be, he'll try it out there for the next one.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
After the interception, here's Darnold. He's going to go up top for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
2nd and 10.
Darnold.
That's down the field. He's got Arroyo.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
To the air again, Darnold. He's got it. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. And Darnold's going to change the play. Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Lions, nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, don't drop with it. Do a step with it, put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me, I'm by myself. I do it so good, I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up?
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. And off we go in Western New York. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
180.
Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. You talk about a way to get this one started, Greg. Come on the road, go downfield deep, and put 6 on the board.
You can tell, Mike, this offensive coordinator, he wanted to come out aggressive in this one. Finds himself on the road. What does he do on the first snap? Deep shot, touchdown, strike first.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Brandon Codrington. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
In motion, Shakir. Allen gonna throw to get things going. This one, downfield for Kincaid. And the Eagles are gonna have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
On first down, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he would go all the way. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now Codrington to return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. On play action, here's Allen. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
A first down throw for Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer, because right now, they don't have one.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Eagles are able to extend their first quarter lead.
Bills nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now Codrington to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Allen will give this to Davis. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jair Alexander up from the secondary to make the stop.
A gain of 2.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8.
56, 56.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing is Allen. This one downfield for Kincaid. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Big-time play there for Buffalo. It's a gain of 34.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Allen to throw. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Bills. First and 10.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Again, it's Allen to the air. That one taken in. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a
He'll look to throw. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
The score, Eagles 19, Bills 8.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Moving outside the pocket. He'll let this go for Goddard. That's caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big play for the Eagles. It's a gain of 49.
1st down, Philadelphia.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone yet again. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. He has come out of the gate smoking. His 3rd touchdown, all in this opening quarter of play. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles are going to extend their lead.
Eagles 26, Bills 8.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now Cotrington to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. We are through 1. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Play action. It's Allen. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack.
Brings up 2nd.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the 2nd half.
They'll run with Cook. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 13.
On 3rd down, they go with Cook. And And they go backwards here again. The defense stands tall, and it's fourth down.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And an Eagles first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Eagles.
On first down, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes.
The kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 33, Bills 8. Jake Elliott to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now Codrington to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Allen on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. A carry for Cook, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. He's got his man, that's Coleman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. To the air once more, it's Allen. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
The Bills going to use their final timeout here as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try to run, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles add on to their already sizable lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now Codrington to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert!
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Inside the 40. And he is all the way down near the 20-yard line. It is a big run by Cook. 52 yards. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Regular.
One final throw before the break. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Now Codrington to return. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
On the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jahan Campbell.